Hey guys, Dave here. So you guys see I had to separate Earl and Hank. It hasn't been there's been some arguing. It hasn't been going well. So no, I'm kidding, man. Love the new addition of Hank, and Earl's a classic, so I'm happy to have both of them on here. Love the skulls, man. They are so sick. I absolutely love them. So first and foremost, big shout out to Geoff, Tough Thumbs. I don't suck up the Tough Thumbs or anything because I consider him a friend, and he's done a lot of work for me. I know he's been feeling under the weather and stuff, and nearly, whatever, cut off the front of his finger. And I mean, it's just been a combination of things. But last night, dude, you had me cracking up. That shit was hilarious. That was just too funny, man. That was, it was priceless, dude. I thought, I was like, all right, my Yojimbo looks awesome. And I was like, sweet, looks good, carbon fiber turd, whatever, but it looks awesome. But then when you got to the end and, Sally's knife, and yeah, it just cracked me up, dude. That shit was hilarious. So, yeah, look forward to seeing what we do about that. But anyways, and the comments were hilarious too. So thanks for that, bud. I appreciate it. So I've gotten a bunch of new stuff in, and I guess I'm trying to figure out what's the best way. So just kind of go over some stuff that I've gotten. I got a new knife, that darn phone. I got a new knife in, Koi Knife Works. You guys can find him on Facebook. I think that's really the only way to get in touch and to see to find out what kind of models he has and stuff. That's how I got in contact with him. Just sent him a message on Facebook, and he got back with me very quickly. He was great to work with. I think it's Adam Ritchie and Koi Knife Works, KOI Knife Works. Other people have shown his work and stuff before too, but there aren't, I guess, a couple. I think it was Shao Kim who just got one of these choppers, but that's what I just picked up, this sick chopper. It's just amazing. I did this video last night, but I didn't like the lighting or the quality of it, so I decided I'd just go ahead and do it over again. But just unbelievable, the detail and stuff that he has in his work. The whole blade has been gun blued. And the purpose of this knife, it is he calls it the chopper. It's very thick, 1/4 inch 01 tool steel, but and sick jimping on the top. I mean, everything about this is craftsmanship, man. It's really unbelievable, the job that he does on this work. It's got that, I don't know what you call it. I think it's called the katana twist or something like that, I think is what this is called on the wrapping. And I don't know if this is leather or some type of textured micarta or G10. It almost looks like it's brown leather. You guys can see the detail in that. But brass pins, just unbelievable. And then that gun blue finish. Anything you see on there like this is just oil. You guys see that's just oil on there. I haven't wiped it down or anything, but it's got the nightmare grind on it. The only part of the sharpened edge really starts about, maybe it doesn't even start till about right there. If you guys can see where my nail's at, it's just like right there. And it only ends right here. So it's just a small amount of cutting. The purpose of this chopper is also as a pry tool, and you can see, I mean, it's pretty thick right here. You could try to sharpen this edge, but it would take a significant amount of sharpening to get it to where it would probably cut anything. It's somewhat blunt and rounded off here on top. But, it's also used as a pry bar, pry tool, but, fancy darn pry tool, pry bar. So, but I couldn't be happier to get this. This thing is just really sick. And, yeah, I've had it for a while now, and I've been waiting to make a vid. Yeah, I've had so much stuff come in the last 10 days. I just went nuts. So, but anyways, yeah, super happy to get that. So, Koi Knife Works chopper. And then next I got from Brother George at GI Customs. I got Snowdy Boss. He put it on Gear Bastion, and I just snatched it right up. I don't have a regular Boss. I have the Big Boss and I have the Compensator, but I didn't have a regular one. CM154. You know, it's a Snody, man. Boss, he's not making fixed blades. I've actually used this a lot, as George likes to call the boo funkus. I got boo funkus on it already because I've been using it to slice and dice packages and whatever else comes in. Fancy little, you know, $100 letter opener is what it really is. But I can see the, you know, kind of a last ditch type of knife. It's a great one. It's a great, and it's a Snody. So for Pete's sakes, I mean, what's not to like? Snody makes some sick fixed blades and folders and everything else. So anyways, could not be happier to get that. Thank you, George. Appreciate that, bud. Let's see. So next, from a fellow YouTuber and USN and just friend, did a little business. I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I did pick up my first Umnumzan. And I actually talked to another guy, another friend on YouTube and USN, and I'm actually going to be getting the Tonto actually to match, so I can't wait to get that. But when this came, and you know who you are, bud, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. It came in this Bills case. I just took it out a minute ago. It's actually been sitting in its Bills case ever since I've been messing with it a lot. I'm really impressed with it, but thanks for that too. He also sent some paracord stuff. It was really cool, like a paracord braided necklace with the, you know, the little clasp on it and everything, and another thing like a zipper pull or whatever. So that was really cool. Just a couple cool little items. But anyways, brand new, never used, never carried, and this is why I wanted it. I wanted the older pivot. And just could not be happier to get this thing. I actually like this more than the Sebenza. That's just a personal preference of mine. I also like the Sebenza. But, you know, to me, this is like the worker knife, and the Sebenza is kind of the, I don't know, you know, the Sebenza is a great worker too, but the Sebenza to me is more like a dress knife, you know, so to speak, especially the one that I have, you know, that was, you know, that fancy anodizing and everything on it. But could not be happier. Birth certificate's in here. I did pick up this lanyard for it off of eBay, and it is a Chris Reeve accessory, but foliage camo cord tie with silver bead. So I picked that up, and I actually have the what's it called, the tool coming as well too, so that I can change it out. But birth certificate came with it and everything. Umnumzan S35 VN 5859 Rockwell, full titanium, July 24, 2012. In the box, and actually the what's it called, the lanyard tube thing is in here too. So he had just taken it off, and I don't even know if I'm going to use this, to tell you the truth. I might put it on and say no, I don't like it, but you know, for now I wanted to have one anyways, and it was the last one that was available. But super smooth, just an unbelievable knife. I'm probably, yeah, I mean, after I get the Tonto, which should be pretty soon, I'm going to probably get the StarTac also. I really like this knife. I'm actually thinking about sending this one to Modifieds. He had done that VECP a little while back that was kind of like copper colored, a really like dark bronze or copper color. It was beautiful. I think I may send this one off. And actually another knife that I just got, I may send to him as well to have it all done up. And yeah, that video you did yesterday with the blue purple working finish like the Ender, that was sick, man. So anyways, but first Umnumzan, could not be happier. Definitely wanted the older pivot, and yeah, this thing's just so sick. I can't, you know, I mean, I know why people love Chris Reeve. They are so smooth. It's just an unbelievable knife, and I don't know what's not to like. But could not be happier to get my first Umnumzan. So, and the Tonto also has this same older pivot. That's the one that I wanted. So, and the Tonto was really the one I was after. Actually, the one, man, you should see the Tonto that that the owner of this knife had. Wow, unbelievable! It just, man, it makes a grown man cry. It was so nice. So, anyways, could not be happier to get that. So, got the Umnumzan, and ever increasing in the collection, guys. But this is probably not going to be a collector. This will probably be used. You know, Sebenza, that's so good looking, is more like a dress knife to me that I probably won't use too much. But it's a sweet knife. So, and then last, at least for today, I did just get from Jester0916, my good buddy Jesse. we did a little, not a swap so to speak, but it was kind of a deal. He bought a couple of knives from me in the knife sale, and I picked up one of the things that I wanted, which is one of his pry bars. He calls them the Tactical Tongue Depressor pry bar, CPM Rex T15. And this is that survival cord. I can't remember, I think it's Sergeant Knots, SGT Knots, KNOTS. That there's actually like fishing line or bank line that's wrapped in here, and as well as the 7 cords. And I can't remember, I think there's a it's jute. There's a strand of jute in here too for this is just awesome stuff. I didn't even know anything about this, and when he told me about it, I immediately tried to go buy some, and they're out of stock. So, but OD Green, you guys know me. It's got the little bead on it, pretty darn cool. Looks like it's a casing to, let's see what it says, 45 auto, casing to a 45 auto. But sick little pry bar. I mean, CPM Rex, this thing's got like, it's the Rockwell on this thing's like 69 or 70 or something. It's ridiculous. But what a sick tool, man. And with that grip on it, and then also with the the lanyard, do the same thing. I just loop it around, and you just really got a good good purchase on it with that lanyard. Depending on how you wanted to grip it, you can adjust it a bunch of different ways depending. But yeah, sick tool, man. And he kind of sharpened it up. He knows what I like, so he kind of sharpened it up, and it's not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough, that you could probably cut into some stuff if you need to. So, but a sick little pry tool, man. Tactical Tongue Depressor. Couldn't be happier to get that, Jess. Appreciate it, bud. And I do have a lot more stuff in, guys. I actually have a lot more, but I'm going to kind of, I had put some pictures out on Instagram so some people know one of the big items that I got. And I actually may just do that video here in just a minute because I got good lighting. I stayed up last night. I was messaging back and forth with, if you guys haven't subbed him, Supervillain. I'll put a link to his channel. His video quality, come to find out, my camera is just as good, but he does his outside under like natural light, and the video quality, if you guys take a look at his channel, man. He did he got a Praetorian tie, and he did a vid, and it's just, the video quality just freaked me out. It was unbelievable. I mean, you just really get amazing detail and stuff, and so that's part of the reason I remade this video. We were talking or messaging back and forth, and it's like the natural light just seems to work better for details and how everything comes out. So that's why the video last night, the light was crap, and I just decided to remake this one again. So anyways, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If I do, another vid coming up. I do have a quick question, and I'm just going to kind of put it out there. It's my channel. I'm going to kind of do what I want to do. I don't really care what other people are doing. I know other people like to give their advice and stuff about how other people's channels should be and stuff. That shit kind of cracks me up. But, like I said from the beginning, it's kind of, my thing, and I enjoy being in the community and, buying things from everybody and, everything else. But, getting pimp work done, buying knives, whatever. But, the big thing to me is, I don't want everybody to be like whizzed off if videos are too long or they're too short or, whatever it happens to be. So I guess I'm just curious what people's thinking is, do you like to see a whole bunch of stuff at the same time? Do you want just like one video, or one knife at a time, or, what? I guess I'm just curious because I've never really asked the question, and this will probably be the only time I ask. I like showing off my gear and stuff, but at the same time, I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time in their day and everything, but I'm never going to be like a 5-minute video thing unless it's just something quick. I have, shorter videos, but I know some of mine tend to go a little bit long, and, I like to think I'm entertaining. At least I entertain myself. I guess that's part of it. But, anyways, I'd just be curious to see what everybody thinks about, I do. I definitely, the way I do things is kind of my own way, and I don't, I'm not going to really pander to anybody, but at the same time, I would be interested to see what people think, and just curious. So anyways, hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoy your weekend. I'll have another vid up in a while of a really sick knife that I just got tired of waiting on my customs to come in, and I just decided I was going to buy one that became available. So that vid will be coming up later on this evening, and I'm going to start uploading this one right now. So talk to you guys again soon. Have a good one.